From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, December the 26th, 2019. A rocket was fired at the southern Israeli city of Ashkelon last night. It was intercepted by the Iron Dome missile defense system, and there were no reported injury or damage. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was speaking at a campaign event in the city when red alert sirens sounded. He was forced to evacuate to a bomb shelter. In response to the rocket fire, Israeli aircraft hit several targets belonging to terror group Hamas, whom it holds responsible for any violence and aggression emanating from Gaza. And today, Netanyahu faced off with Gideon Sa'ar, who is vying for leadership of the party. Likud primaries saw a somewhat low turnout, partly due to the very wet, stormy weather in Israel today. Sa'ar is seen as the first real challenger to Netanyahu to lead the party in a decade. Earlier this week, Sa'ar said if he were elected Likud chairman, he would like for Netanyahu to be Israel's next president when Reuven Rivlin steps down in 2021. In that way, Sa'ar said, Netanyahu will be able to continue contributing from his international diplomacy skills to Israel's status in the world. The organizers of the weekly Palestinian protests and riots at the Gaza security fence said they would happen less frequently next year. The High Commission for the March of Return and Breaking the Siege, which includes representatives of terror groups in Gaza, said the protests, which always include some rioting and violence towards Israeli soldiers, will take place this Friday, tomorrow, but then again not until March or April of next year, and then be held monthly as opposed to weekly, saying through this decision we are affirming the Commission's bold and responsible leadership role. The New York Police Department is looking into 3 incidents this week targeting Jews. A 65-year-old Jewish man wearing a yarmulke was punched in the face, knocked down, and kicked Monday morning in Manhattan while being called an expletive Jew. Police arrested a 28-year-old resident of Miami who is charged with assault as a hate crime. On Tuesday afternoon, a Jewish man was followed by a group of teenagers in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, one of whom hit him in the head, knocking him to the ground. A third incident of aggravated harassment was also reported in Brooklyn. The Anti-Defamation League's New York office said they were offering a $10,000 reward for information in the cases, tweeting, "Enough is enough. Now is the time for society to come together in rejection of this hate, and for public officials and community leaders to speak up, lead by example, and demand meaningful change." New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio tweeted, "It's not enough to condemn anti-Semitism, we have to confront it. The despicable crimes committed against our Jewish community over the last 24 hours are an attack on all New Yorkers." Well, just 2 weeks after a deadly shooting at a kosher supermarket in Jersey City, Jewish and Black volunteers delivered boxes of food and toys to the Mary McLeod Bethune Life Center in Jersey City, just blocks away from the shooting site, for local families in need. The charity drive was organized last Thursday at a meeting between Jewish community leaders and local officials with the help of Masbia Soup Kitchens and Jewish businesses, as well as nonprofits like the Jersey City Anti-Violence Coalition Movement, led by Pam Johnson, who said, "We wanted to make sure that we sent a clear message of solidarity, that we are all in this together." Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, December the 26th. At 7 o'clock and 7:30, it's Talmud Study. At 8, Jackie Hoffman and Judy Gold explore Jews and the American Punchline. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Abigail Pogrebin on L'chaim. And at 10, it's a winter holiday special. Jake Ehrenreich pays tribute to Jewish songwriters like Irving Berlin, who have written some of the most famous Christmas holiday songs. And coming up right after this newscast, it's a Hanukkah concert with the Maccabees. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, December the 26th, 2019. I'm Teisha Bader.